for another update. In today's analysis, we're going to be taking a look at equities. I think this is a very important chart to watch, considering it is like a indicator on the global economy or the global markets, you could say. And the index is designed to measure equity market performance in the global emerging markets. So it's a very important chart to be watching. This does look like a distribution schematic or Wyckoff distribution, and right now we're going to come up for what's called a upthrust after distribution. So we haven't had the top come in yet, but it looks like we're well on our way for that fifth wave of our B wave to the upside. Now I'll show you what I mean. I'll put it all together with the Elliott wave count and the distribution schematic. So like I said in all my videos, whenever you have a range, you're just going to want to eye it like this, put 3 lines on the chart. And then what we see over here is a channel. Okay, now with Wyckoff distributions, you channel upwards, and then the last wave of that channel is likely your upthrust after distribution, sweeping your range highs. So what we have over here is our ABC correction to the downside. We have our A, B, C to the upside, and then it's likely we're going to have a 5-wave move down. And I think it's going to be almost like a slingshot type of a move. Something like this for the wave count. Okay. Right, so we have your A, B, C up for your A. Then we have your ABC down for your B. And then we're going to have a 5-wave move up and then the 5-wave move up is channeling. So you have your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your 5th wave right here. Okay, so it's going to look exactly like this. And then this would be your A wave down. You have your ABC for your B wave, and then a 5-wave move for your C wave. So this is a flat pattern. This is what it looks like. And we are back above the 200-day moving average right here. And as soon as you get above this region right here, that would be considered your danger zone. So as soon as you get within this region, that's your danger zone on the economy. Danger zone. And what we can do is take a fib from our wave 3 high of your C wave, or of your C wave of your B, and take a look at all of these fibs here. We'll mainly take a look at the 100% and the 1.236% extension, and we could also add the 1.382 in there just in case it does wick up there. And this is what it looks like for the subwaves. For like within this channel, you have an ABC for each of the waves. So around this region right here. But yeah, this is what I see on iShares MSCI. This is for equities. Okay, so this region right here would be your danger zone. This is what's called your upthrust after distribution. So this would be called your UTAD. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You see how your UTAD goes above the range highs? It just has one last sweep. One last sweep before you have that slingshot to the downside. One last sweep on your UTAD. Okay, so it does look like the market, global markets aren't ready to top out yet. I know the stock market is very overheated. However, it doesn't look like the markets are ready to turn over yet. It does look like we still have some room. What we can also do is place a place some time cycles on the chart. But we'll first find where this C wave pivot will be by using our trend-based fib from the top of our A to the bottom of our A and up to the top of our expected B wave. So we'll put it right there. And we'll take a look at all of these fibs here. We'll mainly take a look at the 1.382, 1.618, and 1.236 extension. So it would look something like this. And then we can also add time cycles on the chart. And just see where the pivots where exactly the pivots are. Just like a rough estimate. You can eye it like this. So around that August, September, October, like near the end of the year, I'm thinking it turns over. Around here. Like as we approach this peak of this time cycle, as we approach that, let me see here. Okay, so around this region would be danger zone. So this is a periods to make money chart by forgot who it's by, but yeah, this is a really important chart, and we see here that there will be a top here in 2026. So we can zoom this up here. There will be a top here Now, a lot of people, they say that this chart is false, but it hasn't, we haven't really deviated so far from this chart. And it looks like we see a bottom, a macro bottom in 2032. And we do see here that the bottom or the pivot of this time cycle is around that 2030, 2032 region, right? So it's likely we'll bottom around there, around this 2030, 2032 region, and then go up from there. We can also take a trend-based fib from the bottom of our A, or from the bottom of our wave 2 to the top of our wave 3 and down to the bottom of our wave 4, and take a look at all of these fibs here. Okay, so as we hit these fibs over here, you would want to heavily de-risk. Not financial advice, but yeah, this is what I see for equities. You see your UTAD over here, this is Wyckoff distribution. You see how you just grind your way to the upside and we have one last sweep of the highs? But yeah, this is Equities. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.